tariffs are leaving some local car dealerships with questions about their potential impacts. Tan Trong visited one dealership to get a sense of what they may do to the price of cars.
At Lamarck Ford and Lamarck Lincoln in Kenner, the dealership's vice president says their new car inventory has rebounded from the pandemic, as it has for many auto dealers across the country. If you can afford a new car, Ronnie Lamarck Jr. says it's a buyer's market right now because of that stronger inventory.
So now that we have more vehicles, we're actually able to do more deals. So that's better for the consumer, because the consumer can now say, okay, well, I'm between these two and you have a few of them, so how can we work on this? And that's a great place to be in for a consumer.
Higher inventory may be great for consumers, but when it comes to potential impacts from tariffs, there are questions.
We want to know answers that we just don't quite have yet of what tariffs will be in effect, what won't.
There's some uncertainty in the U.S. auto industry. President Trump recently imposed a 25% tariff on countries including Mexico and Canada, which are vital in the supply and manufacturing chain. Some estimates show those tariffs could raise the cost of a new car by more than $10,000. But after an urgent conference call this week with leaders of the three biggest car makers in the U.S., the president decided to delay tariffs for 1 month on some vehicles built in North America. Lamarck says the tariffs are an issue out of their control. And at the end of the day, the family dealership's job stays the same, tariff or not.
My thing always is like, hey, if you got a budget, you come to me and let's find a vehicle within your budget. And it's my job to try to find that.
While it's unclear how tariffs could affect the auto industry in the coming months and beyond, Lamarck says he's confident manufacturers will adjust.
If the tariffs do come into effect, I think we'll see the auto manufacturers pivot and change so that they can still sell consumers' vehicles at a price that consumers can afford.
They delayed it. On that issue of affordability, the average price of a new car is roughly $48,000, according to Cox Automotive. That's close to a record high, and depending on what happens with tariffs moving forward, it's possible those prices could go higher. Meg, John?